Assalamualaikum dear students, how are you? Yesterday we talked about Joel Holland, a 13-year-old boy who knows how to care for the animals, their shelter, as well as he knows how to care for himself. Farming is Joel's world. Yesterday we talked about him. Today we will start with the fifth paragraph. That is, Joel Holland has lived on this 245-acre farm since he was born 13 years ago. The farm he lives on stretches on 245 acre. Acre is basically a yardstick to calculate land in British speaking countries, and 1 acre is equal to 4,840 square yards. Joel Holland's farm stretches to 45 acre, and he has been living on that farm since he was born, before 13 years. It is the farm of his ancestors. It is the farm he got in legacy from his forefathers. He lives in the house that his great-grandfather built, and he lives in a house of his great-grandfather. Okay, that is, in Urdu you can say Dada, Pardada. The land he helps his father and brother's farm is land that his great-grandfather James Holland bought in 1860. And the land where he helps his father and brothers, okay, doing farm and doing different chores, is actually the land of his great-grandfather James Holland, who bought it in 1860. James was an Irish immigrant. James was not a native over there. He was rather a migrant, a settler, or you can say non-native, right? Newcomer over there. He had migrated from Ireland. He drove a team of horses to plough the land and make it ready for corn. To make the land ready for crops to grow on, he used to have a team of horses to till or to harrow the land. Okay, it talks about the period when tractors and other machineries were not in use. Now, 5 generations later, Joel plows the same land atop a tractor that has the power of 120 horsepower. Now, after 5 generations later, Joel tills the same land at the top with the help of a tractor that has the power of 120 horses. The rich black soil has been pampered by Hollands for over 120 years. That very land has been looked after by Holland's family. Pampered means looked after by Holland's family for over 120 years. Farming it is Joel's heritage. Farming, plowing on this land is Joel's legacy, Joel's patrimony. Patrimony is something that is taken as heritage in, or that okay, passed down from ancestors as inheritance. The Holland farm is near Scales Mound. Scales Mound is a tiny town of 400 people snuggled in the northwestern corner of Illinois. This farm is located or situated near Scales Mound. Scales Mound is a small town with the population of 400 people lived in or gathered in the northwestern corner of Illinois. Snuggled means lived or gathered, right? Illinois is a state in the eastern central United States, and this was colonized by French in the 60s and later on ceded to Britain in 1763. It was acquired by the US in 1783. Illinois. The land there is hilly, okay, the entire land is hilly, okay, it is made up of hills and mountains rolling in great waves, okay, having stretched in ups and downs to a great extent. In fact, just a few miles away is the highest point in the state, okay, and there's gonna be the highest point in the state if, okay, traverses or travels some miles away, right? Joel attends public school in Scales Mound in a split level brick building. Okay, he joins a government school in Scales Mound. The school was made up okay, split bricks means unleveled or smooth bricks, okay, with 235 other grade school and high school pupils, where 235 students or pupils are being, okay, educated, are being imparted with knowledge, okay. In the school where he okay, has been getting knowledge from was a building, a school made up of, okay, split level bricks, right, unsmooth bricks. About half the students are farmers, means most of the population of the students belong to farmers' families. This year Joel will graduate from 8th grade and begin 9th, but his class will not larger, okay. This year he was supposed to graduate from 8th grade and he will soon to begin 9th, but his class was not, okay, going to be expanded or going to expand, okay. Why? Except for 3 foster children who came and left, Joel has been with the same 19 kids since first grade, okay, except 3 foster. Foster means, okay, nurtured, okay, having or with parental care, though there is no, okay, blood relation, that is, you can say in Urdu, le palak, okay. So there were some foster children who came and left, okay. Otherwise Joel has been with the same, okay, strength of students since the very beginning, since the first grade, okay. That is why here the writer says that his class will not larger, okay. I know every kid in practically the whole school, okay. Joel knows every student practically, okay, in true essence in the whole school. He says some of those guys in school on TV don't even know the people in their own class, okay. On the other hand, there are some students who even on television do not know, okay, about his classmates. They do not know, they do not recognize, okay, the people in their own class. But Joel is not of that category. He is an active, he is a vigilant, watchful student, okay, who knows every bit. Joel is a good student, though reluctant to discuss it, okay. He is a good student, but he hesitates to talk about it. Yeah, I guess I pull mostly A's, some B's, okay. Most of the time he gets A grades, and some of the times he also gets B's. In national testing, Joel scored an overall 99%. Okay, in a national testing he got 99%, meaning that only 1% of students scored higher. Okay, there are only 1% students who are considered to be intelligent or cleverer than him. Right. His studies are typical. His studies are common, general of any 8th graders in the United States. Okay, he has been getting education as common as any 8th graders in the United States. Okay, he was not getting any special education over there, right? We are doing percent in mathematics. They were doing percents in the mathematics. They were practicing percentage, how to calculate percentage, how to draw percentage in mathematics. English, forget it. Okay, in history we are up to FDR. Okay, in history they were learning up to FDR. FDR means FDR, F for Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. He was the 32nd President of United States. Okay, in history, what we discuss in history we talk about, we learn about people, we learn about political figures, we learn about geography, etc. and etc. So in history they were up to Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the 32nd President of United States. Right. As we study in our scenario, while studying Pakistan history, from Mughal Empire to date, from Qaidi-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah to today's politician, right? So like that. In science we do experiments like taking this chemical HCl and blowing up pieces of chalk. And what they do as experiments in science, they take chemical hydrochloric acid HCl and blow up. Blow up means expand or aggrandize, aggrandizing pieces of chalk, right? These are the experiences they do in science. But when the school bus drops Joel off and he runs up the quarter-mile lane to his farmhouse, slips out of his sneakers and pulls on his boots, then his life is no longer typical of an average teenager. Every day when the school bus drops him at his station and he has to he has to take the run up of quarter-mile lane. 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet, and when he has to take a run of quarter-mile lane means track, way to his farmhouse. It is the distance from the bus stop or to his farmhouse. Slips out of his sneakers and pulls on his boots. Sneaker is a soft shoe with a rubber sole worn for sports or casual occasion, right? So while going to farmhouse from bus stop, he wears off his sneakers and wear on or put on his boots. वो अपने sneakers उतारते हैं और बूट वो पहनते हैं. Then his life is no longer typical of an average teenager. Now since he is going to have so many chores awaited, so his life okay, turns, and he is no longer, okay, a typical, a common of an average teenager. Okay, his foot gear is the clue. Foot gear means foot instrument. Okay, sneakers, shoes, boots, etc. Okay, our clue are the symbols. Okay, his where is it? Okay, his foot gear is the clue. His foot garments or footwear is the clue. Okay, is the indication that he is not a typical of an average teenager. Joel wears boots every day, no matter what the season is. Okay, he wears boots, okay, regardless of the season, regardless of the weather. That's because he does chores or boot work, hot, heavy, and sometimes dirty. Okay, why does he, okay, wear the boot? Because he knows that his chores are boot work. They are hot, they're heavy, and sometimes dirty. So he has to, okay, pull on boots. Right. Thank you. I'm going to stop over here, and this will be carried in the coming lectures.